John chapter 4, Jesus was traveling with his disciples from Judea to Galilee. They stopped in Samaria. The disciples went into town to buy food. Jesus was waiting at a well. At noontime, this Samaritan woman came to the well to get water. She had been married 5 times and now was living with a 6th man. She had gone through great rejection and heartache, been taken advantage of. She felt ashamed, unworthy, unattractive, devalued. On top of that, people would talk about her, make disparaging remarks. So much so that she came to the well at noon, the hottest part of the day. Everyone else came in the morning, but she didn't want to see anyone. She didn't want to feel their judgment, hear their comments. As a little girl, I'm sure she dreamed of getting married, having a happy family, but life didn't turn out the way she had thought. She had made mistakes. Other people had done her wrong. Now she was hurting and lonely. At the well, Jesus asked her for a drink of water. The woman was surprised because back then, the Samaritans didn't have anything to do with the Jews. On top of that, in that culture, a man would never speak to a woman that he didn't know. But I love the fact that Jesus broke rules to reach people. He went against protocol, against what was accepted, to lift the fallen, to restore the broken, to heal the hurting. She said to Jesus, "You're a Jew. I'm a Samaritan. Why are you asking me for a drink?" Jesus said to her, "If you only knew the gift God has for you and who I am, you would ask me and I would give you living water." He was saying, if you only knew what I'm about to do for you, if you only knew how I'm about to heal the hurts, restore your sense of value, thrust you into your purpose, then you would gladly give me a drink of water. She said, "But sir, you have nothing to draw water with. You don't have a bucket. Where are you going to get this living water? And besides, are you greater than our ancestor Jacob, who gave us this well?" Jesus said, "If you drink this water, you will soon get thirsty. But when you drink the water I give you, you will never thirst again." She said, "Please give me this water." Jesus began to tell her about her life and how she had had 5 husbands. She was amazed at how he knew everything. She said, "Sir, you must be a prophet. I know one day the Messiah, the Christ, will come." Jesus said to her, "I am the Messiah." The first person Jesus ever told he was the Messiah wasn't an influential leader, wasn't a priest in the synagogue, wasn't the mayor of the city. It was this lady, a lady that had made mistakes, a lady that had been mistreated, a lady that had suffered heartache, the least likely one. You may have made mistakes, had people do you wrong, gone through bad breaks. God is saying to you, if you only knew what I'm about to do, if you only knew how I'm going to make miracles out of your mistakes, if you only knew how I'm going to restore you, heal you, still make something great out of your life. This lady came to the well beaten down, unworthy, thinking that she would always be looked down on, defeated. But she left that day with a new passion, a new self-image. She saw herself as valuable, redeemed, forgiven. She ran back and told the whole town to come see this man, Jesus. They all flooded out to see him. She didn't just get changed, but she changed her city. Now she was no longer looked down on. She had respect. She was no longer broken, unworthy. She felt valuable. She knew she was a child of the Most High God. What's interesting is Samaria wasn't the shortest route from Judea to Galilee. There was a quicker way, but Jesus said, "I must go through Samaria." I can hear the disciples saying, "Jesus, that's a long way. It's hot. We're already tired. Let's take the shortcut." Jesus said, "No, there's a woman there I need to see. Someone that's made mistakes. Someone that's off course. Someone that's been rejected, that feels forgotten about. I have to tell her what I'm about to do." This woman came from a culture that worshiped idols. Their gods were made out of stone, no life, no response. Jesus showed up and said, "I'm going to give you living water." They were used to dead gods. He said, "I'm the Messiah. I'm the living God." You may have some big obstacles. You don't see how you can overcome the sickness, how you can break the addiction, how you can accomplish your dream. But if you only knew who our God is, He's not a weak, lifeless, limited God, a statue that we can reverence. Our God is alive. He still parts Red Seas. He still brings dead things back to life. He still protects in the fiery furnace. He still makes rivers out of deserts. He still brings walls down. He still defeats giants. He still breaks chains in the midnight hour. He's still a way maker, a promise keeper, a miracle worker. Like this woman, life may have thrown you a curve. You've settled where you are, thinking this is as good as it gets. Just live with the addiction. Just accept those bad breaks limited you. That person that walked away soured your life. God is saying, if you only knew what I'm about to do. I'm about to promote you in the pandemic. I'm about to honor you in front of your enemies. I'm about to heal you despite what the report says. I'm about to free you from what looks permanent. I'm about to bring someone into your life better than you've imagined. If you only knew what God was up to, you'd get your fire back. Those bad breaks didn't stop your purpose. The mistakes you made didn't cancel your destiny. You're about to see God show out in your life.